Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got a supercar in the showroom today. 2023 Corvette Z06 70th anniversary. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, it's got the carbon fiber package on it. That splitter down there looking good. We'll look at the wing in the back here in a minute. She is black and she is beautiful. Now this black paint has got some metallic in it and it's looking slick as can be. Talking about cool, check out the lights. I just hit the unlock button. Super, super cool. Now this thing looks like a cross between the Batmobile and an alien spacecraft. I mean, she is rocket fast too. Top speed of 195 miles an hour. She is gorgeous. As you look down the side, man, the lines are amazing on this thing. Super cool car. I tell you what, take this thing anywhere and you are gonna, you're gonna draw a crowd for sure. Super cool, man. I absolutely love it. Now this has got the performance package, which they call the Z07 package. So it's got the upgraded brakes, the upgraded tires also. And before we get inside, I'm gonna see if I can get the top to go down here. The unlock button. There it goes. That's cool that you can do it with the remote, isn't it? I mean, look at the engineering that went into this. Isn't it amazing? And then when the top goes down, you would never know. Isn't that sweet? Then there's a button right under here that opens up the interior. This thing is just absolutely amazing. If you haven't driven one of these things, I'll tell you what, you won't stop smiling for a week after you've been driving one of these. 670 horsepower. Of course, everybody knows that it's the mid-engine car, so she sticks to the ground, man. When you put the hammer down on this thing, it puts the horsepower to the ground and away you go. Those Michelin Cup 2s. Then it's actually got a little trunk here too. So you can go to the grocery store and get a few things. You might have to fill up the passenger seat too. That's that carbon fiber wing that I was talking about. And of course the back end is what I think looks the most like an alien spaceship. Isn't that cool? Of course, this is the view that most people are going to get of this car because you're not going to catch it. She's absolutely beautiful. As you look down the side of it, gorgeous. I mean, it looks like a fighter jet too. I mean, you can put a lot of names to this thing. Pick out your favorite one, guys. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we do not do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this Corvette. And I know a lot of you are waiting for us to fire it up because it sounds amazing. But first, we're gonna walk around in the shop. Now we're right here in the Motor City, so we've got great facilities for working on old cars. You know, this is where they were all born. Now we've got 25 lifts in here, 15 full-time mechanics checking stuff out. And then about 2 miles from here is our main showroom where there's over 150 cars there. So we own all of our inventory here at Vanguard. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. And a lot of people ask us, where do we find all these awesome cars? Where we're hopping on airplanes, getting in cars, driving thousands of miles, getting on our hands and knees with flashlights, checking out the bottoms of cars. We're checking them out top, bottom, inside and out. We're really picky about every car that we buy. The paint, the chrome, the underside, the suspension, the motor, the interior. Now, once we get them back here, the mechanics fully inspect every one of the cars before we park your dream in your driveway. Hey guys, I got to show you something cool the dash does. I know I wasn't able to show you the motor, and if you want to hop on the web, you can take a look at one that's not a convertible, and you can see the motor and the and those pictures because there's no cover. Only on the convertible is there a cover. I mean, this thing is just cool as can be. We'll just turn the dash on here, see what lights up. Okay, without starting the car, not a whole lot of stuff's lighting up, so we'll just go ahead and start the car. Don't you love the sound of that, baby? Just absolutely cool as can be. Now, I got a buddy that works over at Hendrick, Mr. Ledbetter, and he says he's bringing me over to the dark side, and this Z06 has got me close to going to the dark side. If I get in the ZR1, which he's going to take me a ride in his, he said I will revert over to the dark side. So here I come, guys. I mean, she is absolutely amazing. It's got the carbon fiber wheel on it also, the Z07 package, carbon ceramic brakes, 670 horse. I mean, don't forget that other one is what, 1,064 or 1,067? It's 1,000 horsepower. I mean, this thing is an amazing car, guys. Whatever you want to know, go to our website. We'll have the full list of all the options on the website, and Tommy will explain to you just how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. And I want to thank all 1.9, almost 2 million of you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. And if you haven't done it, please do it and hit that little bell button. That way we'll send you a notification whenever we get something new in. So we're gonna put it up on a lift and show you how nice and shiny the bottom side is. All right, we're underneath this baby now, and there's not a whole lot to see except maybe the exhaust. And now the blacked out tips are part of one of the packages. And if you go on our website at vanguardmotorsales.com, you'll see a complete list of all the options on this car. It's as long as your arm. There's, again, you know, you can see a little bit of the suspension back here. It is independent suspension, of course, but you know, the motor's back here, the transmission's back here, the transaxle's back here. I mean, everything is back here, so it is jammed in there. And then, you know, they've put all these plates on the bottom to cut down on airflow and that, of course. There's 1,000 nuts and bolts under here. Just amazing technology what they do with these things. Then you can see the front suspension a little more up here. And of course, it's got gigantic brakes, all the cast aluminum up and lower control arm and spindle. And those red calipers are also part of one of the packages. So you can see everything's in really nice shape here. We got one tiny little scrape right here. Other than that, the nose is looking good. Now this has got the lift on it too, and we're gonna show, actually we've already showed you that. We're gonna look at these wheels and tires now. Love the wheels. The little red line is cool. Now those are carbon ceramic brakes. Again, that's part of that Z07 package or the ultimate Z06 package or something like that. But again, that whole list will be on our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. Of course, those are Brembo. And you look down the side of this thing, I mean, it looks like a fighter jet, just so cool. Get this rocker molding also that's carbon fiber, that's part of that package. Just pretty as can be. And then out back, this is where the rubber hits the road, baby. 345, 25, 21s. And again, all that weight from the motor, the transaxle, and everything sitting right on these babies. So that's why these things grip. Now, if we could get under the hood, we'd be getting under the hood right now, but there's no hood to get under, so that's pretty much it. All right, this is what I meant by there's no hood to look under, because the motor is under there, and there's about 300 screws that hold that cover on there. Now, I have heard that Lingenfelter actually makes a clear cover for that. So if you want to be able to look at your motor, check out Lingenfelter. I haven't seen one in person, but I did hear that. I mean, all the gizmos here and everything are just amazing. So call Tom anytime. He'll park this dream in your driveway, guys.